and today we're gonna do a clothing haul. I've never done a clothing haul before, but I felt inspired because I am 9 months postpartum with my third baby, and I decided to order a buttload of clothes from a brand called SHEIN. There's debate whether it's SHEIN or SHEIN. I'm gonna go with SHEIN because it just makes more sense to me. They're a brand based in China, and they have thousands, beyond thousands of affordable, not just clothes, but things. You name it, they pretty much do it. And it is so affordable to the point that it's cheap. So I'm not expecting great quality, but I am very excited to see what we got and how everything looks. Please stick around. My name is Jojo. I post all things beauty related and mommy related, so stay tuned. I ordered about $130 worth of stuff, and I got about 13 pieces. So that roughly amounts to $10 each. It took about 3 weeks to arrive, and when you get it, it's just in like a DHL bag like this. Everything kind of comes in its own little bag. I did hear that these are like recycled bags, but I could be wrong. Then my environmentally like savvy side is like, no, don't do that. I tried to keep things more on the modest side because I'm in this weird stage of trying to find what fits my body right now, especially after having 3 kids, but I want to feel confident in it. I want to feel a little bit sexy, but not too sexy. So this particularly is more summer items. I also bought some swimwear from them, which I'm absolutely loving, but I'm not going to show you guys me wearing it just for the sake of like modesty. If anything, you cannot return their swimwear, so if anything's a little bit off, I've just been able to like thread a needle through and kind of adjust things here and there. Okay, so I'm going to start with the swimwear. When you get a bikini, you get it in like its own little bikini bag like this, which I think is kind of a cool touch. So when I was like going through my YouTube browsing thing, trying to find a woman who had tried on like bikinis, seriously, I could not relate with any of it. I was like, girl, I know you're rocking that, but I am not gonna wear that, okay? So these pieces are trying to be as modest as I can with the convenience of having 2 pieces. I got 3 sets, and I tried to make sure that they all matched, and I kind of kept in a theme of black and green. So the first set that I got is actually probably my favorite. I bought this one set for like $13, so I wasn't expecting anything amazing, but the quality is like, it's good, it's there, it's just not, you know, amazing. They're not thin straps, they're quite thick, and then it's got this cute kind of knot there. It sits pretty comfortably under my bust. I don't have a huge bust, which is actually quite helpful when you're ordering these kind of things. It sits quite strange under the arms to the point that I did have to adjust it a little bit just around the straps to kind of like bring it up. Softly padded cups inside, and they do move around. I wish that they were kind of like stitched down, but I can do that myself. And then you've got this cool bottom. I love this. This is a high-waisted, and it's got the really cute banana leaves on it. So I feel like it's just a really fun piece. It's got a really decent amount of coverage, so it's very conservative but still trendy at the same time. Olive is just my jam at the moment. I freaking love the color green. Another high-waisted bottom to this set. I got them all in a size small, but the weird thing was that it was almost a little bit saggy around the bottom area, so I feel like it wasn't the most flattering and fitting. And then the top is my favorite part. I think the top is so modest and cool. It's got a crossover, and then you've got like the knot on the side, but the cool thing about this is this whole tie comes undone, and it's a super secure knot as well. Undone, and pull it across your front and actually tie it really tight, so it gives you more security in the bust. These pads actually feel a little bit better quality than the striped one. I'm really loving this top especially. I went with a separate piece. This is just a really basic high-waisted black bottom, and these are where it's at, especially when you've got a mum tum and you've had 3 babies. Man, they were only $6. They've got like a really subtle kind of ruching down the side, and the thing that I love about these is they go higher. They're like a high waist, girl. If you are into hiding things, this is gonna do it for you. They just fit perfectly. They're super flattering. What's the era like? Marilyn Monroe. Nothing was riding up and nothing was too revealing. Kept everything covered in the right places. So I really love that about these, because they do ride a little bit lower down on the hip. It went so well with the striped shirt and the crossover green shirt. The last piece was also a single piece. This was probably my least favorite. It is a lot more revealing than what I would normally go for. It is just a really basic bikini top. I think it was $5 $5. It almost looks like a bra. It just rides so far down into the bust. It doesn't have any support. It's got no wire or anything, but I did have to alter it in the middle here, which wasn't a huge deal. It was $5. I kind of expected that I'd have to do something. So what I did was just kind of stitch in that middle part there just to bring it in and to bring it in a little bit tighter. So I was happy with this, but it's not the kind of piece that I'm gonna go like running down the beach in. But it is still super cute. Looks really, really cool with the really high-waisted one. So I tried to get pieces that all match one another, and I'm digging them. Like, I'm super, super happy with these pieces. A lot of what I ordered was just really basic black and grey. I like to not really mix things up, but just stick with solid colors, as I'm a little bit nervous about prints and I don't really know what's gonna look good on me, so I'm still kind of learning as I go. And I'm just gonna go through the clothes with you and tell you guys how I feel about them. So the first thing is just a basic ribbed cami, and these are actually really, really nice quality. So it's cropped, it was really, really fitting around the waist and just the bust area. I got mine in a small and I got it in 2 colors, but I just feel like this is a really nice staple, especially if you've got those high waist pieces, because you're not dealing with a lot of like tummy showing, but I feel like it is really flattering around the waist to wear, and they're just really, really super comfortable summer pieces to have. So this was another one, super affordable. I'll probably go back and get this in a couple more colors. And this is just a white, it's got a slight v-neck to it, but again, it's got the perfect kind of crop length to it. I think I did like the length of this one better than the other ones. I feel like it comes down a little bit further and it's just so flattering around the waist. Again, it's like that basic stretchy but fitting. Felt really, really nice. It's a really, really thin material. I was even wearing a black bra and I feel like it wasn't that see-through. I don't know, the camera might pick up something different, but I feel like it's a really beautiful summer staple piece to have. The next was the v-neck solid top. Again, I got it in black. This was probably the most luxurious like fabric, so perfect for the summer. It is literally so thin that it's quite see-through, but it felt so comfortable on. My only complaint with this is that the crop is quite far up, and because it's so flowy, it can actually, like, imagine there's a gust of wind and it will just blow your shirt right up. So although the fabric's really lovely, I kind of wish that they made it just a little bit longer, but when you're working with this kind of fabric and how wide it is around the waist, I feel like it was just a little bit too free-flowing, but still a really cool looking shirt. So the next piece I got was the Surplus Solid Cami Romper. Again, I got this in black. This was a really, really nice fabric. It's pretty much a cotton. It's got a lot of like breathability to it. It wasn't my favorite piece. I'm not crazy about it. I didn't like that it didn't have pockets, but it's not a deal breaker. It fitted pretty well. Again, my complaint is always around my bust. Under the arms, it just came out really, really wide to the point that I will probably need to adjust this. I also had to adjust the spaghetti strap so that they're at the tightest. It's a really cool romper, really beautiful fabric, really soft, flowy, super, super nice for the summer season. The next romper that I got is not my favorite, and it's not for the reason I thought it wouldn't be. It's because of the fabric. It's heavy, and I felt like around the arms there was just so much like room to it. I love that it's got pockets. I really love the waistband that it ties in, so it kind of cinches you in at the waist. But I found the fabric to be quite heavy and unforgiving. It felt like it was weighing me down compared to all the other pieces that I tried on. It did feel quite large, but again, it's quite nice to just have as like a beach cover up. So I felt like it was nice, but the fit of it just wasn't perfect on me. And I'm not crazy that I picked grey actually. It makes me feel like I'm in a PJ suit or something. It's still okay, it's just not my favorite. Oh my freaking goodness. This is like the dream skirt that I've been looking for and I didn't know I was looking for. I'm a little bit obsessed with maxi skirts at the moment. Okay, I picked this up because of the fit of it. I just felt like it was totally my jam, and I'm so glad that I found it. This is the ruched waist jersey skirt. It's got a really nice weight to it, which I'm all about the jersey fabric because it's just really, really flattering and forgiving. I love that it's got that kind of thickness to the waistband. It's got this beautiful flowy fabric. It has pockets. It sits high up on the waist. It gave me kind of this like bohemian gypsy kind of vibe that I'm all about. So beautiful for the summer. The make of it, the feel of it is beautiful. It's got a nice breathability to it, so I felt like I could kind of like dance around and get this nice breeze of wind under it, and it just felt amazing. I brought a lot of maxi skirts in my time, mostly for pregnancy, so I don't know if I could pull this off over pregnancy, but the fit of this is just where it's at. I freaking love it. The next thing I got was the tie-waisted boxy pleated shorts. These were one of my favorites. They were so cool. I love these like really bohemian, really flowy, free-flowing light shorts. I just think they're so flattering on anybody. They just hug you in all the right places. I love that they've got pockets. I love the tie around the front, and I love that it's got this big wide waistband here. The fabric was beautiful. If anything, they're quite wrinkly, which makes me think that they will need to be ironed. All of these clothes I will just be quite meticulous about washing, as they probably all just need to go on a cold wash. But I love the color of these, just the feel of them. The fabric was really nice. It wasn't crunchy. It's just really free flowing, and it looked really great with all the tops that I picked out. Okay, so my last piece, and again, one of my favorites, which I was a little bit nervous about, but I'm glad I did get it. This is the open front floral print kimono. This is the most beautiful like cotton fabric. It's not crunchy, it's just so flowy and so breathable, beautiful for summer. It's got this beautiful length to it. I absolutely love the length, and I love the arms on it. The print has almost got like this oriental, it's a really toned down navy blue background with almost quite a sketched out looking flower pattern. It's just a beautiful summer staple to wear over a little romper, to wear over like shorts and a crop top. It sat really comfortably on my arms, like especially when you're picking up little ones, you put them on your hip and your kids can play with your clothes and pull them off, and before you know it, you've got no clothes on. But this kimono just felt so nice and fitting around my arms so that it wasn't going to move around. And oh guys, I'm in love with this. So if you guys are wondering if SHEIN is worth it, I totally think so. I was super impressed. As soon as I stop filming, I'm going to do another order because these clothes are cool. The price matches the quality. Like, you can't expect beautiful quality, but you're paying $5, $10 for each piece. Out of my 13 pieces, there's probably 3 that I can think of that I'm not crazy about, but that is not bad out of 13 pieces. Free shipping, there's discount codes all the time. I hope that this helps somebody. We all have these insecurities, but I feel like they just come up more every time you have a kid, and I was looking for postpartum hauls and I just wanted things that were more my style. They're just a beautiful summer staples that I'm so excited to have in my wardrobe. If you guys liked my haul, please like and subscribe. I'm here to help you guys. Leave me a comment if you want to know anything, or if you want to see another like haul. I'm all about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and join me in my next video. Toodle pip!